telling me people are giving you things. And so you've got some good testimonies about this stuff. And just give me some, let's just tap into some testimonies where, you know, some of the things that you say, you know, it's just happened. Like, you know, not just happened. I know there's a principle that you've tapped into. We'll speak about the principle afterwards. Give me some of the instances where it's like, yeah, you know, people have done this, done that. Give me some of these stories.
Yeah, well, loads, man. The most recent one is, I think, about 3 months ago. And so a guy asked me to sell a car for him, just to kind of help him out. So he said, yeah, sell the car for me. I'll pay you this fee. I want to buy a new car. Help me find a car. So the first thing was to help him find a car. And then after helping him find the car, he wanted me to sell his car. And so what happened is I was looking for cars, but I couldn't find the one that he wanted, or the spec that he wanted. I could find the car, but not the spec that he wanted. And so finally he went and he found the car himself. He said, oh, Pastor, you know, I'm just going to get this car anyway. I saw it. It's a little bit more, but I like it. I'm going to get it. And so he gets the car. And the car that he wanted me to sell for him, he said, now I've got the car. Instead of you selling the car, he said, just keep it. So just keep the car. Do whatever you want to do with it. If you want to give it to the church, give it to the church. If you want to keep it, take your cut or whatever. And so he just gives me a car, 2016 Nissan Juke, I think it is. And so he gives me the car and say, just keep it. But let me tell you the weird thing. 2 weeks before he gave me that car, I had a car that I sold to someone. And so I sold this car to someone. And so after buying the car, the guy did all the checks, exchanged money. And so he goes off and then he phones me back and says, oh, yeah, you know, there's this issue with this car. I need my money back. I'm like, bro, it's sold as seen. But what happened, the guy just come into the country. And so he's just been in the UK for about, I don't know, he said about a month, if that long. And so he's buying the car because he wants to find work. And so he's kind of begging me, oh, please, you need to give me the money back. Take the car back. I'm like, the logbook's already been signed, all in your name. I'm going to have to wait until you get the logbook is changed. And so the guys there kind of, no, my wife told me I should have gone to a place to buy a car. And so somehow, man, I just felt not really convicted, but the Holy Spirit said, just give him the car. Then keep the car, then keep the money. I'll take care of you.
So you let him keep the car and the money?
Keep the car. Phoned him back. I said, listen, keep the car. I'm going to send you your money back. Yeah, first thing I said, I'm going to send you your money back, but keep the car. You don't need to bring it back. And so he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, God is going to look after me.
Oh, you told him that, yeah?
I told him that. I told him I'm a preacher, I'm a pastor of a church, you know, God will take care of me, man. Keep the car. I don't want you to trip in thinking I'm trying to rob you. So keep your car, keep the car. And then 2 weeks later, this guy gives me a 2016 car, man. And so I think the principle, as you already know, it's just giving, man. I've always been someone.
Sorry to cut you. How many cars do you reckon you've been given?
6.
6 cars.
I've been given 6 cars in my 20 years of being saved.
6 cars.
And I've given away 6, so I need to give away the next one. Yeah, I've given away cars and just received cars.
So you've given away 6 cars and you've received 6 cars.
Yeah.
Wow. And so yeah, go on, carry on. You're talking about the principle.
I've given away 5, sorry, and I've received 6 now. So
okay, so you owe. Well, I'm, you know, we'll put it in the link below if you want Pastor in the comments.
Yeah.
We'll do a raffle, yeah. So if you could follow us, and if I get to 100,000 followers, we'll do a raffle, and Jamil will give you a car.